Cancer, welcome back to Stacey Tarot. For those of you returning, for those of you brand new, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. This reading is for anybody with a Cancer placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I hope you're all doing amazing. And I just realized I kind of forgot my glasses. So give me 1 second and we will get this party started. Okay, so I'm pulling the tarot dice today for those of you that are brand new. All right, and we're going to see what's going on. I will hold them up for you, but you're not going to be able to see too much, okay? But we will try. What the heck? Cancer, it's like somebody's keeping everything to themselves here. The plot thickens. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Wow. Somebody's trying to make a decision about you and you don't even know about it. What is this going on, Cancer? You have a deep spiritual connection here. There's the Two of Cups. You have the King of Cups, you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Two of Cups and Page of Wands. Somebody has some good news for you, but they're not sure. They're keeping this to themselves. They're not sure how to tell you, bring you this news. Okay, for some of you, most of you. Now, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, this can be vice versa. So it depends who's watching this. Again, to whose perspective it plays out from. There's a massive change going on here. We have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the World energy. Okay, so there's a chapter closing. And it could be in a marriage. We have the Four of Wands right next to the Hierophant, right next to the Queen of Cups and the Lovers. Okay, Lovers, Two of Cups indicates there's a spiritual bond between you and someone else. It can be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I have Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio and Taurus here again, and Taurus again, and Gemini. Okay, but really that's not important. What's important is all these energies together tells a story. And what's happening here is that there's somebody indecisive going back and forth on a decision here of how to present you this news. We've got a messenger here, Page of Wands. It's like they're excited to give you some news that they're holding on to. It's like they're waiting for the right time with the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe they're waiting for a chapter in their life to completely close. Maybe it's only partially closed. It hasn't completely closed out yet. And it's a decision, a choice that they've made, okay, to close out a chapter. Or it's just that they want to give you the news that they have closed out a chapter. Wow. Okay, so I was going to use a double-decker vintage deck, but I'm going to save that for part 2. So for those of you brand new, I'll get into that in a minute. I want to use the Angel Tarot. For some reason, for the last few days, I have felt called to grab this deck instead. So that's exactly what I've been doing. What is going on for Cancer? So again, this can be vice versa. It can be a family member, a friend, a love interest, a crush, an ex, somebody brand new. Okay, this is definitely a deep spiritual bond, though, that I'm seeing between you and someone else. And somebody is keeping a lot of things to themselves while they figure out how to break some news to you. It's like it's not quite the right time is what I'm getting. So let's see what happens. That one wanted to come out as well. Interesting. Well, we've got the Two of Pentacles here twice, Cancer. And the Three of Cups. So when is the right time to balance this connection out with you, bring this connection to the next level, take you out, spend time with you, celebrate here? This is somebody that wants to bring in this good news to you here, that there's something in their life that they've closed out, and wonderful news is on its way. Announcements regarding engagements, pregnancies, births, or graduations will be revealed. Wow. New friends will be made, or communities of like-minded people will draw closer to one another. So there's an exciting new beginning coming. Okay, so happy beginnings, exciting beginnings, and there are endings around the corner here. So one chapter closing, one door opening here. We're trying to figure out, when is the best time here to make this announcement here. Okay, and this is like the Knight of Cups. First message out is the strongest, Cancer. Knight of Cups came out. This can be a proposal, bringing the relationship to the next level. I want to take you out. I want to spend time with you here. I see marriage and commitment maybe for the future. Wow, making final decisions to go towards our destiny, our dreams, our hopes, our wishes. Wow, you better claim that. Okay, so this is like, we have to, what I'm getting here is this person's been waiting to close a chapter out in their life. There could have been some legal issues or some final judgments coming down from court or whatever before they finally close a chapter. Now that can be they're closing up business or closing up shop. They have to move to you. You could be halfway across the world with the world energy here. There's something about timing is very significant. You know, it's kind of like I got to keep everything to myself, wait for final judgment. I'm holding on to my money or my coins, my thoughts, my decisions right now of when to move forward, when to proceed, when to make this final announcement here. Okay, Spirit's saying that these difficulties in your life will fall away and the light at the end of the tunnel will be a star you can wish upon. The timing will be right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. So Spirit wants you to have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. Wow, very nice. They're flying out. So that must have been why I've been called to this deck the last few days. Like, just ironic, but that's what's been happening here. Yeah, nice. So very slowly coming towards you, we've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Divine, loving couple coming together when the time is right. Not when they think it's right, not when you think it's right, but when everything is tied up. There's some kind of loose ends, judgment, final decisions, court, documents, whatever being tied up. And this person's coming in very slowly and peaceful times are on the horizon. So any storms that have been, you know, in your midst here is going to fade away. Spirit wants you to know again that things are going to turn out beautifully. And for some of you, yeah, it's going to be necessary to relocate, travel over water, travel to the other side of the world, travel to another city, country, state, province, something here. But it's going to allow for happier times. You're going to be able to let that past go for once and for all. Whatever has been painful or difficult, it felt like a storm. Let's see what's going on in this person's energy coming toward Cancer now or in the future. Whoever's on Cancer's mind, this is definitely divine counterpart. King and Queen of Cups, are you kidding me? There's a lot of love, or there will be a lot of love between you and this person, okay? A very deep spiritual connection that is just like, you just, it's a bond that's just there. It's just there. It's very deep and very real. Well, we've got the Knight of Swords, so this is somebody that could really be kind of like anxious, frustrated in the middle of a battle. What about this Knight of Swords? Wow. The star energy. It can be that they're in a hurry to go towards you. We've got the star twice to go towards you. They feel is their destiny, their star. Let's see. Why the star energy here, please, with the Knight of Swords? What's the significance? Okay, this means I want to put the work in. I'm racing towards my destiny. I know what it is now. I want to go for it. This is almost like I'm determined to work and go towards my destiny, my star. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? But this is going towards your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes, remaining optimistic that everything is going to work out okay, that we can work on this connection. Okay, Nine of Wands. We're guarding our wish. Yeah, we're keeping things to ourselves. We're protecting something. We're protecting we want to put the work in. We want to go towards this. So they feel the spiritual connection with you, Cancer, and they feel the need to protect it, to guard it. While they're figuring everything out, they're basically keeping their mouth shut until everything comes to a complete closure so that you can completely move forward. OMG, just as I said that, there's the King of Cups again. That is no accident right there. So that's twice. For some of you, you may feel guarded towards this King of Cups because you feel like they're doing a juggling act and they're keeping everything to themselves. Okay, so for some of you here, you may be quite guarded against this person because there's a decision or a choice to make, and they're kind of like, should I, shouldn't I don't know whether to do this, I don't know whether to do that. So you feel like for a lot of you that they're holding back. They are, but I feel like it's because they're waiting for something to come to a complete closure. Could be legal issues even, you know. Clarify the King of Cups. OMG. So for some of you here, well, just a sec. Let's clarify the Four of Swords in reverse. That just flew in reverse. Clarify the Four of Swords in reverse. This person, if they're already in a marriage or commitment here that they're closing a chapter on, okay, they may have taken a break from, they stopped taking a break from this person. They've actually been left out in the cold by this spouse, or going through financial loss with this spouse. They may have been on a break. That's not crystal clear. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. For Cancer's person of interest. Why is it here? Okay. For some of you, you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or somebody that wants to establish long-term with you. Because you got the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. This could be somebody that, you know, is more in their feminine kind of sweet energy. Okay, so they don't want to be in a break from you anymore. This could be somebody that, you know, wants to take your relationship to the next level. Again, we've got the Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Page of Cups, or sorry, Page of Wands, Two of Cups here. They've been unsure of when this right time is. Okay, again, so if they have gone through a marriage and a breakup here, okay, they could be going through justice or legal issues, trying to hold on to their money, so they're keeping quiet until this is completely, this, like, they want to deal with one thing at a time, essentially, okay? So the person that they may be dealing with, you know, left them out in the cold here because they want to be with you, is what I'm seeing for some of you. They want to make this offer. This is a Page of Pentacles, and like we have the Page of Wands, like I was saying. So, and this is about celebration, reunion, coming together here. So it's like the beginning stages of, I'm closing one door, I'm opening another. I've made this decision, but I'm not telling you yet, Cancer, because I'm still having to juggle Two of Pentacles. And we've got that here twice, by the way, the Two of Pentacles. I'm juggling things around in my life, responsibility, money, transactions, business, home, family, legal issues, whatever the case may be. And once this is dealt with, then we'll be able to come together and celebrate. But right now, I've got so much on my plate. I'm trying to hold on to everything and figure things out. This is somebody that kind of, you know, I mean, they want to take care of this business on their own. Yeah. So, you know, they want to balance things out together with you. They see an equal give and take with you here. You may have wanted marriage or commitment, and they left you out in the cold, or you left them out in the cold because you were on this break. They don't want to be on the either or. They don't want to be on a break or away from you anymore. Do you understand? They don't want to be away from you anymore, is what I'm getting. This person loves you. King and Queen of Cups, Two of Cups. They see you two together. This is very clear. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, please. Oh, just as I said that, Six of Cups and Judgment. Scorpio energy. This is, you know, I'm thinking about you all the time. I'm thinking sweetly of you, Cancer. I can't get you off my mind. I imagine us being together. This is a soul-to-soul connection. Again, this is somebody that wants to give you their love, wants to give you their cup. This is somebody that maybe you've known from high school, your childhood. You're on their mind. This is beautiful. Yeah, this is, you know, I want to move forward with you here, and they see you as a very loving, nurturing soul. They do, and they see you as a starseed, and they're also, you know, trying to make decisions here with that Seven of Cups. Again, Judgment here twice. So this is, you know, I'm making a final decision, reconciliation with someone from the past, a past life, soul-to-soul connection here. Waiting for final judgment. Could be in a court case. Could be here. Could be, you know, dissolving a marriage and commitment, going into another one. going into another commitment, not right away, but it's like, again, you got the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. This is like the beginning of establishing something, knowing that you both want to go into something that's balanced together. Okay? That's what I'm getting. So there's a lot of choices and a lot of decisions to make, and your person has been finding overwhelming, and I feel like they don't want to burden you with it. So whereas you may feel like, for some of you here, that they've been holding back, yeah, they have, but maybe not for the reasons you think. It could be so that they don't want to burden you with their problems, their decisions, court issues or legal issues or anything that's going to affect your connection with them, because they feel this very sweet, very deep soul connection with you that I feel that they are holding on to. Clarify the Seven of Cups. What are these decisions and choices? Death. Scorpio energy. The end of chaos. This is the Five of Wands and the Death energy. So it's kind of, sorry, wait a second. Sorry, the Seven of Wands. I'm standing up for ending all of these decisions. Like I'm making a final decision where I've had all these other decisions before. I'm ending that. I'm making a decision. I'm making a final decision again. So I feel like they want to tell you when the time is right, when this judgment has gone through or final court thing has gone through or whatever is happening here when they make this announcement, they want to be able to say to you, all the decisions have been made. They don't want to come to you when only 6 out of the 7 decisions are made or 5 out of the 7 decisions are made. Do you understand what I'm saying? They only want to come to you and say, so you may have said to them, when you figure things out in your life, let me know. Could be. But either way, this is like, they don't want to come to you when the job or the decisions are half-assed made. Okay, they want to come to you and say, okay, I want to be together with you and it's just you and me, and all these decisions have been made, they're dealt with. We don't have to worry about this anymore. You and I can just concentrate on one another, which is beautiful. It means that they're standing up for the decisions and choices. And just as I said that, this is leaving the past behind and moving on to calm, meaning that, yeah, I've made all these decisions. They're back here now. Let's go forward. It's like they don't want you to have to worry about anything, is what I'm seeing here. This is somebody that very much wants to make sure that everything's done right. Wow, that's refreshing. Who is this person? Okay, so we do have here, though, that, my hands feel a little tied right now because, again, the loose ends are not completely tied up. And so they feel like the time is not right, Cancer, to completely come forward to you until not 5 out of the 7 choices are done or 6 out of the 7 choices are made or decisions are made or dealt with, but 7 out of 7. They want to make sure everything's 100% before they come knocking on your door or whatever to see you. They feel like the time isn't quite right. So it could be final judgments coming down, final court documents being done, a final move. Maybe buying a house, putting an offer on a house, like everything isn't quite 100% yet. So they don't feel confident in coming to you just yet. So the mutual energies between you and them. Yeah. There's still decisions to make and there's still a bit of confusion. So not everything's wrapped up here on this person's end, but they definitely see you as their divine counterpart. They're heartbroken, you're heartbroken. Because there's been perhaps some kind of resistance in this connection due to, rotten timing and certain other people that have been involved here with that Seven of Wands. We've had to fight a few people off because maybe, they didn't agree with our decisions in our family, our friends, or business, or whatever the case may be. Definitely getting that we've been holding back because there's a lot of disagreements here over certain decisions that are made. It can be over an ex or soon to be ex, or it can be a family member. It can be anybody. There's 7 wands here. We're definitely having to stand up for what we want. And our hands have been tied on some of these decisions. So it can be that, again, I keep getting that. Like like a final decision from court or a legal issue or a document or a disagreement on money, because we've definitely have here, we're trying to hold on to our money. So it can be there's disagreements over money, and then we've got the Five of Pentacles. So it's like, you know, we're worried about financial loss here is what I'm getting. Now, we do have reunion reconciliation. So for many of you, yeah, you know, this person you're coming back together with. For others of you, you know, this is a connection that never got off the ground. Could be somebody again from your past, or you just met each other and you had this soul. It was like the spark that you just like, whoa, you know, and you feel like you've known each other before, you know, you felt like home to each other. Bottom of the deck. Wow, we've got the Lovers again. So there's decisions that you and this person both need to make. And, you know, you need to stand your ground on. And you both may have had like certain decisions that each other felt quite strongly about and couldn't get on the same page about either. Okay, it can be that as well. But I mean, I feel with the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Six of Swords on your person's side, the Eight of Swords, they have felt like their hands have been tied over these decisions with somebody in their energy with the Seven of Wands. Because I definitely feel like there's more than one person and there's more than one decision. And when you have a lot of people in on these decisions, whether it's family, whether it's court, all of those things, that is not going to take a few minutes. You know, some court dates are backed up months, up to a year and everything before everything even gets looked at. And then you get to your almost court date and then they reschedule it again. Like, I mean, there's all kinds of legal mumbo jumbo red tape that you have to go through if that's the case. Could be business, you know, could be relocating a business, could be anything, but there's a lot of decisions and there's a lot of people involved. So it's not just one person making the decision and it's done. There's several, and then there's challenges on those decisions, like somebody doesn't agree with it. And if you have like 3 business owners for one business, then you all have to, you know, you all have a percentage that you own of this business, and you got to, you know, certain areas you have more say-so than the other. Oh, anyway, I could go on forever, but I won't. Let's pull the Tarot Charms. So for those of you brand new, part 2, if you're interested, we'll dig in a lot deeper over the next 6 months. Upper right-hand corner, it'll say part 2, watch now, or down below in the description area, it'll say part 2 options. You have to click the little arrow that says more to get, you know, the full picture of what goes on there in the description area. The website to have personal readings is shacy.com. You can go check out the reviews there. All right, so let's see what's going on. Yeah, wow. Okay, so we have, not surprising, Cancer, the broom. So this is kind of like, you know, maybe somebody wanted to sweep things under the carpet for a while, not think about things. It can be family. We've got the family tree here. Okay, so it can be that certain family members just want to sweep everything under the rug, meaning they don't want to deal with anything. But, you know, in order to have this new chapter, you've got to open the book. We've got the good luck charm on there, the shamrock, the 4-leaf clover. This means good luck. You've got to open this new chapter in order to get to that good luck and go towards, look at that, the shooting stars, to go towards your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. We've had the star come through 3 times now. Wow. Wow. This person, Cancer, is like a big teddy bear. That's what I'm getting. They're actually like a big teddy bear. Again, the King and Queen of Cups here. Wow. So when they think of you very sweet. They want to be your big teddy bear is what I'm getting. Again, feel free to flip those energies. Let's get a couple of love messages for you. What would your person like to say to you? We're going to do pick a card here. So yeah, sorry, I got distracted. In part 2, I'm going to pull the Tarot of SCX2. I can't pull that here. It's no longer allowed. So that will be on part 2 for those of you, again, that are new, that you've never heard these messages before. Others of you can, after the premiere, you can just fast forward this if you like. And in part 2, I'm going to do the next 6 months with the After Tarot. We're going to try to find out what the outcome is for you and this person. Now we're coming towards you in the future. We're just going to dig. I'm also going to pull and see who or what could be affecting your connection, your energy. We're going to see what's going on in the energy of your connection with the Energy Oracle, and some more advice and guidance messages, some more love messages as well. So we're going to have fun. We're going to dig. What is with this? You know, it happened with Scorpio too, I think, where we had 4 messages come out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, you know, however you pick them, Cancer, is the order that you're meant to hear them of importance. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to start here, of course, the first one. First message, destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. So, your person may not have been 100% sure. Again, with the Lovers here twice, we have a choice to make between two different people or two different directions. There's two paths we could choose. Could be any of two different paths, okay? So you're at a fork in the road. And then we have, again, the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. What is clear, though, is that they feel this deep spiritual connection with you. What is clear is there is the King and Queen of Cups. So if they weren't sure before, they're sure now. I feel like it's not, they haven't been sure on how this was going to turn out monetary-wise. Because we have the Four of Pentacles next to the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me that they're not sure how their luck's going to go. It's going to depend on the courts. It's going to depend on the decisions of all these other people that are affecting their decision and the final decision, etc., is what I'm getting. So, next message. New chapter. I'm trying to move on. So, maybe things weren't going the way that they wanted. That's why they've held back talking to you. Maybe they didn't want to disappoint you. Or they didn't want to, give you any misinformation or get your hopes up or vice versa here. So it's kind of like they may have tried to move on, but they haven't been able to forget you is kind of what I'm getting here. Because this is somebody that wants to, reunite with you and you with them. You want to come together. The resistance has been all of these interfering energies here. Time, money, choices, people. Next message, soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Yeah, and that's exactly what the world energy is about. I'm dealing with all the lessons I've had to go through here. I'm going through my karma. It could be in an existing marriage that they're already in and trying to close out, or it can be about going into a marriage and commitment with you, Scorpio, for the future. Either way, there's a decision and a choice to be made here. Okay, there is a soul contract. Maybe it took them a while to understand what exactly that meant. Habits. I don't even know if we will ever change. So there could be certain habits you have, certain habits they have. They're wondering if you could ever really get on the same page here. So it's kind of like, can we not? How's this going to work out? Like, are we going to have enough money? Is this going to be a balanced connection? Or is it going to be a connection where, I'm giving more than they are, or vice versa, or we're just too different on things that we believe in? It could be. We do have the Seven of Wands, which is about standing up for what you believe in, So some of you may have moved on because you feel like this person was just like, not willing to put the work in. They just allowed themselves to kind of be stuck. But from what I'm seeing here is, there's a certain thing to do with timing and getting on the same page. And I feel like the timing has been very, very off. But let's start digging into part 2, where I will dig much deeper. I'll pull some more tarot charms, whatever we get time to do. I'm going to dig my heels into here, Cancer, and let's see. I definitely want to find out, why they're feeling restricted. What is restricting them? What or who are they having to stand up against? Again, I'm going to find out who or what is affecting your energy, their energy, the overall energy. Okay, and what are we working on with the Eight of Pentacles? Interesting. Okay, Cancer, so if this is where you leave me, I'll see you next time. For those of you seeing me on part 2, upper right-hand corner is the individual. Down below in the description area where you hit the more button, you can choose to join the Shacy Spiritual Warrior membership family, which gives you unlimited part 2s. It doesn't matter to me. It's all options you asked for. It's there for the picking, okay? And thank you ever so much for your donations. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. It's never expected, but always appreciated. All that information is down below as well. And stay happy, healthy, and safe. For those of you who see me in part 2, I will be right there. For those of you who see me next time, approximately 4 or 5 days for the next reading. Okay, bye for now.